This is Art with Kenneth. Hosted by artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. This channel takes viewers inside the studio, where paintings are built in real time and ideas take shape through process, patience, and intent. Each session reveals how structure, history, and emotion come together on the canvas. This is not a highlight reel. It's the work, unfolding.
Welcome to Art with Kenneth, where every brushstroke tells a story and every painting reveals the artist behind it. I'm Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., and I'm glad you joined me. Today we're continuing another journey and another painting in my new series celebrating vintage automobiles. The series began with the painting of a classic Duesenberg, and this BMW marks only the second piece in what I hope will become a much larger collection. There are still many remarkable automobiles waiting to be painted, and I'm excited to share that journey with you as the series continues to grow. Before I begin applying my paint, you'll notice that I'm removing the charcoal grid from the canvas. I use a traditional grid system to enlarge my reference image accurately, while still giving myself complete freedom once the painting begins. The grid isn't there to make the painting mechanical. It's simply a guide that helps me establish correct proportions once the drawing is complete. The grid has served its purpose, so I erase it before applying my fixative. Once the fixative dries, I take a yellow and red acrylic paint mix to give me an acrylic wash over the canvas before I start painting. Today we'll move from drawing into painting, and you'll get to watch the entire process unfold. I decided to put a 24 by 36 canvas next to the canvas I'm working on to empty out my cup of acrylic wash mix. And you see I got this nice lady here. She's on the sofa. She's gonna be like kind of a distorted figure, but that's the foundation for her. I have my area set up. I have my brushes, a couple of palette knives, the water-soluble oil paint that I started this painting with, and my palette all set to go, my colors mixed. I do that sometimes, not all the time, but for this I decided to start with some pre-mixed colors. And here's my canvas and the station, and I'm ready to go. One of the reasons I created this series is because I believe some automobiles deserve to be appreciated as works of art. The great automotive designers weren't simply building transportation, they were designing rolling sculptures. The proportions, the sweeping curves, the chrome details, the balance between elegance and engineering. All of those elements deserve to be admired in the same way we admire architecture, furniture design, or fine sculpture. Each painting in this series captures not only a beautiful automobile, but also the atmosphere surrounding it. For me, the environment helps tell the story, but the automobile always remains the unmistakable centerpiece. Today's subject is this beautiful BMW finished in an elegant green. BMW has spent decades developing automobiles that combine performance with understated sophistication. Rather than relying on excessive styling, many of their classic designs are defined by clean lines, balanced proportions, and timeless elegance. Those qualities make them wonderful subjects to paint because they don't rely on gimmicks. Their beauty comes from thoughtful design. The simplicity allows me to focus on the shape, light, and reflections, and expressive paint handling. One thing you'll probably notice immediately is that I never try to hide my brushstrokes. In fact, I want them to remain visible. Every brushstroke records a decision. Together, those individual marks create movement, rhythm, and energy throughout the painting. I build the surface gradually, beginning with thinner applications of paint and slowly increasing their thicker passages as the painting develops. That layering creates depth while allowing the paint itself to become part of the experience. From across the room, the painting feels cohesive and almost photographic in its overall impression. But as you move closer, something different happens. Individual brushstrokes begin to emerge. The painting becomes a completely different experience. Those marks become beautiful abstract passages in themselves before disappearing again as you step back. That's one of the qualities I love most about oil painting. I want viewers to enjoy both the image and the physical paint. Today's painting is a little different for me because I'm using water-soluble. I always have a problem with that word, soluble, oil paints for the first time. Traditional oil paints require mineral spirits or other solvents for thinning and cleanup. Water-soluble oils are formulated differently, allowing them to be thinned and cleaned with water while still retaining many of the characteristics artists appreciate about traditional oil. They remain blendable, dry more slowly than acrylics, and allow for more smooth transitions between colors while giving me plenty of time to work wet into wet. Since my style relies on expressive brushwork, visible paint, and building layers gradually, I'm interested to see how those paints respond to the way I naturally work. This painting really is a test. Once it's finished, I'll be able to evaluate not only the final appearance, but also the entire painting experience from the first brushstrokes to the last. At that point, I'll decide whether to continue the entire series using water-soluble oils, paint only part of the collection with them, or return completely to my traditional oil paints. If you're enjoying this episode, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps me continue producing free painting demonstrations, artistic conversations, exhibition coverage, and behind-the-scenes videos from the studio. You'll also find my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description if you'd like to help support future content. Thank you for being here. Before we finish today's episode, I'd like to share a few exciting updates. My upcoming exhibition, Bound for Promise, has officially been moved to Saturday, September 12th. The additional time allows me to complete every painting exactly the way I envisioned for this collection. The exhibition features 17 original oil paintings, each representing one of the first 17 years in the life of a young boy. Together, they tell a visual story of faith, discipline, education, hope, character, and becoming. Along with the exhibition comes the release of my new collector's book, Bound for Promise. Stories of faith, discipline, hope, and becoming. Right now, the book is available during the pre-release period for $79. Once released, the regular retail price becomes $109. Only 150 collector's edition books will be produced. Each collector's edition is signed and numbered by me. Inside, you'll find the reproductions of all 17 paintings, along with the stories behind each image. Each collector's edition also includes 17 5x7 collectible image prints featuring every painting in the series, one large 16x20 collectible print, a certificate of authenticity printed in the final page of the book. If you've been considering adding this project to your collection, Now is the perfect opportunity to reserve one before the collector's edition sells out. I'll also be painting live at Quaker Ridge Mall on Saturday, August 15th. I'll be creating a 48 by 60 inch oil painting featuring the legendary 1957 Chevrolet Corvette C1 in center court throughout the day. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello, watch the painting develop from blank canvas to finished artwork, and experience the process in person. I'd love to meet you. As always, thank you for spending part of your day with me here in the studio. This first stage of the painting also gave me the opportunity to experiment with water-soluble oil paints for the very first time. I wanted to see how they responded to my painting style and whether they would become part of my process moving forward. After completing the first layer, I made the decision to continue the rest of the paintings using my traditional oil paints. At this point, I simply feel more comfortable with their handling, blending, and overall response to the way I paint. As the painting develops, I'll share more of my thoughts and what I've learned from trying something new. There's still plenty of work ahead on this BMW, and I hope you'll join me for part 2 as the painting continues to take shape. Until next time, keep your brushes loose and your creativity alive, because every brushstroke tells the story of the artist holding the brush. I'm Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., and I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining Kenneth today on Art with Kenneth. Your support truly means the world to him. Every view, every comment, every share helps keep independent art alive and growing. Through each episode, Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. brings you into the studio, into the process, and into the mindset of a working artist who lives and breathes creativity every single day. If today's episode inspired you, taught you something new, or simply gave you a moment of peace, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement helps expand the reach of the channel and builds a stronger creative community around the work. He looks forward to creating with you again soon. And remember, every masterpiece begins with a single brushstroke. See you next time.